Hey everyone, it's Hailee Steinfeld, aka Emily Dickinson, sitting here on the set of Dickinson Season 3. So exciting. Welcome to Amherst, by the way. We are going to be sharing with you a sneak peek into our world of Dickinson with tons of behind-the-scenes stories from us all. So, keep sweating and join us in this crazy world. There's something about Emily Dickinson that continues to amaze me and surprise me and fascinate me. It's so fun to use her poetry as the driving force of the show. This season takes you to places that you really would never expect. The highs are high and the lows are quite low. And we hit every beat in between. And it's, of course, got its signature Dickinson humor.
Well, my brother writes me that his neighbor's plantation has been ransacked.
Parents, I think we're getting together. I don't think we've had this much fun in the 3 years of the show. After a very crazy year, I just feel so lucky to be here. This show has made people feel seen. That's all you could ever want at the end of the day, right?
The show is weaving different pieces of Emily's story and of our collage of 19th century history and contemporary 21st century American culture together.
Oh, what's up, college?
Music is our sort of direct route into Emily's contemporary consciousness and the ways that her spirit and her passion exceed the boundaries of her time. It's like the music is the opposite of the corsets. From costumes to lighting to hair and makeup to music, there's so much thoughtfulness that goes into every detail that we see on Dickinson, and it's part of what allows us to be in this uncanny space of it's now and it's then.
There was something about the opera that I did not get tired of. It was so beautiful. There's actually a scene where Emily is walking through the backstage of the opera, and I cannot believe we didn't spend more time in this particular room because it was my favorite. It had all of these point shoes on the wall and hanging from the ceiling in these beautiful tutus, and it just felt like my childhood dreams. Myself and Anna would literally go back there in between takes and just sit there and hang out there. We'd lay on the floor and look up at the ceiling, and the set design throughout this entire show is so special, and the opera in particular was definitely a favorite for sure. Hello, family. Should I change?
You look beautiful. Ravishing, in fact. Who knows? Maybe you'll catch some man's eye tonight.
One thing that I found really inspiring is Emily's relationship to nature. There's this notion of Emily being this recluse, clad in white, stuck in her bedroom. But what we try to do in Dickinson is show her as a vivacious young woman.
That's perfect.
Here are two of the season's favorites. This is a blue velvet dress that Emily wears to go to the opera.
Having these real elements like the trim, this trim is vintage, and the buttons and the jewelry, I think that just sort of helps give it some authenticity.
When you're designing clothes, you always have this idea of what you hope that the clothes are going to be. And what I love the most about this shop in particular is that each time the dresses that they make are always exceeding my expectations. And for that, I am really, truly grateful.